If I told you that modern life, for all its speed, abundance, and convenience, is quietly draining us of something essential, would you believe me? We live surrounded by luxuries unimaginable to our ancestors. We can fly across continents in hours, summon meals with a tap, stream entire worlds of entertainment into our pockets. By every material measure, this is progress. Yet beneath the glow of our screens and the hum of endless convenience, many of us feel a subtle ache. Not sharp, but dull and constant, like background static in the soul. You know the feeling. You wake up, check notifications, answer emails, tick off tasks. Maybe you even laugh at a meme or enjoy a coffee on the way to work. But later that night, when the noise dies down, an emptiness creeps in. A sense that life is somehow missing its center. This is the paradox of our time. We are overstimulated, yet underfulfilled. We've mastered comfort, but lost connection. And deep down you suspect that this is not just a personal failing. It's something woven into the very fabric of modern existence. What exactly have we lost? And is it possible to recover it? That's the journey we're taking together today. We've been told that progress will fix dissatisfaction, bigger paychecks, faster tech, more options. Surely these will make us happier. Yet here we are, wealthier, safer, more connected, and somehow more anxious, burned out, and medicated than ever. The truth is uncomfortable. We've mistaken comfort for meaning. And comfort by itself cannot fill the human soul. You can achieve, accumulate, and consume, but when the lights are off and silence settles, the ache remains. This isn't just you. It's not weakness or laziness. It's cultural. A silent epidemic woven into the way we live. And here's the unsettling part. Philosophers warned us about this long before the smartphone, before social media, before streaming services. They saw that without deeper purpose, life collapses into distraction, and distraction only amplifies the void it tries to hide. Aristotle argued that pleasure and wealth were never life's final aims. They are means, not ends. The true goal, he said, was eudaimonia, human flourishing, a life rich in purpose, cultivated through virtue and wisdom. Think about your own days. The time you hit every productivity target, inbox cleared, tasks done, compared to the afternoon you helped a friend, practiced a craft, or simply kept a promise to yourself. Which left you feeling whole? Productivity stimulates, but purpose fulfills. Aristotle believed meaning is not a mood, but a practice. We become courageous by acting courageously, just by doing just acts. Small decisions repeated daily shape the soul. Yet in modern life, this truth is buried. We chase dopamine hits, notifications, likes, new purchases, mistaking stimulation for fulfillment. But fulfillment compounds. Each act of purpose builds upon the last, weaving a life of depth. That is the first ancient warning. If you trade flourishing for mere pleasure, the void will always return. Centuries later, Nietzsche offered a chilling image of what happens when societies worship comfort above all else. He called it the last man. The last man avoids struggle, avoids risk, avoids depth. He lives for distraction, settles for shallow pleasures, and declares, "We've invented happiness." Sound familiar? A world of infinite streaming, endless scrolling, reheated meals, and click-and-buy convenience. The last man isn't miserable. He is comfortable, but he is also spiritually lifeless. Nietzsche's warning was simple. Without struggle, courage, or creativity, human potential collapses into mediocrity. And mediocrity, while safe, is hollow. You already know this. Think of the moments you felt most alive. Were they easy? Or were they the times you risked, failed, tried again, and grew? The danger today is not suffering. It is sedation. Heidegger took the warning further. He saw that technology reshapes how we view reality. To him, modern life tempts us to see everything, time, nature, even ourselves, as resources to be managed. He called this the standing reserve. Think of how we track every step with fitness apps, schedule every hour, optimize every habit. Life becomes efficient, but strangely lifeless. We mistake productivity for purpose, activity for meaning. Heidegger asked, what happens when we can no longer simply be? When a walk isn't a walk, but a data point? When friendship isn't presence, but scheduled convenience? Efficiency has a cost. It hollows experience, until all that's left is motion without meaning. Here lies the cruel paradox of modernity. Choice, which was meant to liberate us, now chains us. Too much choice doesn't free, it paralyzes. You scroll through hundreds of shows, hundreds of profiles, hundreds of products, and the longer you search, the harder it feels to decide. The more doors you open, the less certain you become. This is the paradox of abundance. We are drowning in options, yet starved of conviction. So we drift. We wait for the perfect choice, the guaranteed path. But while we hesitate, life itself slips by. Freedom without direction is not freedom. It's a hallway of endless doors leading nowhere. But emptiness is not just despair. It can also be an invitation. Because when everything feels meaningless, you are forced to ask the question most people avoid. What truly matters? Philosophy doesn't hand you ready-made answers. Instead, it gives you the tools to carve your own. And maybe that's what we've forgotten. Meaning is not consumed, it's created. You create it by choosing depth over distraction, presence over performance, courage over comfort. The void we fear may not be an end. It may be a beginning, a canvas waiting for you to paint your life upon it. So if modern life feels empty, remember, you are not broken. That emptiness you feel is not weakness. It is a signal, a call to live more deeply. The philosophers we followed did not run from the void. They stepped into it. And what they discovered was this: meaning is not stumbled upon. It is built, choice by choice, act by act, not by scrolling, not by buying, but by living. So take the emptiness seriously, not as an ending, but as an invitation. Because it is there, in the very place you feel hollow, that a meaningful life can begin.